Welcome everyone to my channel here at Ruku's World of Beer. I'm Ruku. You'll probably know who I am by now if you're a regular subscriber or a regular viewer. I know I've got many viewers, and by the way, I'd just like to say thank you very much for all the comments you've been sending me and some of the suggestions about doing some beer reviews. I'm not going to name names just yet, but there are two of you that are doing so at the moment, so stay tuned, and I will be doing some shout outs for you guys. So stay tuned, but I'll let you know anyway. So we're going to basically be looking at a beer now, which is one of my all-time favourites and a bit of a strange beer as well. It's called Red Horse. Now, it says extra strong, but what would you class extra strong as? 7%, 10%, 13, 14, 69%? Well, in actual fact, according to this, it is only there we go, 6.9. You see that? 6.9%. Red Horse then is from the Philippines, and it is from Malaya in the Philippines, and is also brewed by the San Miguel company, which is a little bit strange and a little bit weird, but hey ho. This then is a 330ml. A very interesting design of a horse there as well. Right, I had this a long time ago. Can't remember when, but I did. I loved it. So I'm doing another review on it because I think, you know, it's a rare beer, it's hard to get hold of, so while I got the opportunity, why not? The cap there then, I don't quite get that. It's a P24, so I don't know what the currency is out there in the Philippines, but it's got a P, so I'm guessing that's their currency, so that would be like equivalent to, I don't know, 24p or $24 or something, or 24 cents is it, I think, is the, you know, the lowest, but yeah, there we go, a bit of a strange cap for a strange beer. Right, first appearances, brilliantly golden. The head is quite average, again. Bubbles are coming fast and quick, and they don't stop. Right, so here we go. Let's see what we can sniff out. Smells a bit cereal-like. Tiny bit of hop. Bit yeasty as well, surprisingly. It's a bit yeastish. Yeah, quite some good smells, but I wouldn't be overly infused with the smells, to be fair, but each to their own, I guess. Alright, here we go then. Right, straight away, it's a nice blend between watery and carbonated. There's like if you could get somewhere in between, so I'm not saying it's very watery, but it's nice and refreshing, but at the same time there's lots of carbonation coming through. You get a slight alcohol hit as well just at the end of it. Quite sweet as well, and then it just sort of finishes off with a mellow sweetness on the aftertaste. Again, the bubbles in the mouth and the carbonation you can feel working really well, and the softness of this beer just sort of tickles the palate, mellows it out, and you're left with like a cereal sweet malty taste, which is quite nice in its own way, but a strange combination of flavours that work well, really well together. You know, it's a sweet beer, really. Right, the aftertaste I would say is, yeah, somewhat sweet as well. Semi-crispish, but then watery base at the same time. So again, as I said before, they've worked it well between the slight two combinations, and you don't get much of this in a beer. you get the cereal taste come through. As I said before, the alcohol hit as well that infuses between the two. So you get the alcohol hit on the start and just on the finish of the beer as well, along with the mellowed sweetness. But the head you can't really taste. It's just not there. But the bubbles do the job and the carbonation does the job for that. So despite the head you can't really taste, you do get the taste of carbonation, which is nice. There we go, I've done it again. It must be a sign of good beer. So the goldness of it is typical. So actually typical looking coloured beer, but believe you and me, the taste is anything but typical. This has got a nice array of flavours in it. It's quite mellow, and to be honest with you, this is where it gets really funny, because although it says extra strong on the bottle there, it doesn't really taste that strong. I'm used to strong beers, and I will be honest and say that this doesn't really taste strong at all. I mean, if you look on the back of it there, it says, experience that distinctive floral flavour taste, extra satisfying strength of world-class extra strong beer. Now, that's a nice bold statement, but I love the fact that you cannot taste it. It's not really that strong. It tastes at the most probably only about a 5%er, maybe just slightly higher than a 5. So they've done well to disguise the taste of the alcohol, but I like it. It works well because you don't, again, want nothing too strong. But what I am saying is, it's a little bit of a little bit of a fuck up saying that it's an extra strong beer when really I can't class 6.9% as extra strong. So there we go. Let's just have a quick look at the ingredients. I'm going to cheat. There you go. Water, malt, cereals, sugar, starch, and hops. So there we go. I was pretty much on the money there with the cereal taste and the hops. But there is a lovely sweetness to this beer. Tiny bit of lacing there as well, just to round things off with. Nice combination for a beer. Full flavoured it is, but I can't say it's extra strong. So I'm now going to score this then, and I am going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's just purely on the flavour. The flavour's there. The strength, I can't give it nothing for that. It can't be classed as extra strong, but the flavour does it for me. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm going to score it higher. So thank you for watching, viewers, subscribers and fans, and join me next time when I'll be going back to Belgium for a dark beer called Quack.